high uncertainty right now. I mean, you look at crypto markets, you look at traditional markets, you look at gold and silver, you look at all the assets and where they're priced, and many people have done well up to this point in 2026 on certain positions, and other people, are down. If you're in crypto, you're down. But I think we might be on the mend here. We've got some high volume that showed up today, and things are starting to turn around. Fear and greed index is up a little bit, not back at 5 like we have been for a while here. And you've got, geopolitical events poised to play out. Everything's still going on over there in the Middle East. You got stuff going on in Mexico. You've got, all the regulations and stuff around crypto here in the U.S. that are coming to the forefront and hopefully getting across the line here. Maybe. I don't think it's going to be by the 1st of March. If they'd have to put it to a vote tomorrow and kind of ram it through, if they were going to do it that way. But they do have a summit. I was on Paul Barron's podcast a little bit earlier today. You guys should see that air maybe tomorrow, which will be exciting. But we talk about the summit at the end of the week where the banks, and Ripple, and many other people in the industry will be advocating for whatever they're looking for out of the Clarity Act. You've got the OCC putting out basically asking for how they should govern the Genius Act for the banks, and banks that are issuing stable coins and what that's going to look like, feedback on how they should implement it. So a lot of, I've said this before on here, but I would say it again, fundamentals are at an all-time high for crypto. If you're buying, and it's probably a good time for my disclaimer, nothing here is financial advice. It's only for entertainment and educational purposes. You should always consult with a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. My opinions are my opinions. They are not the opinions of Digital Ascension Group or Digital Wealth Partners. If you need a financial advisor, Digital Wealth Partners can help you out on the crypto side. Pretty much the only RIA in the U.S. that can advise on crypto legally. So, back to what I was saying. I feel like we're at a point in time, personally, very similar to like after the dot-com boom crashed. You've got fundamentals at an all-time high for this asset class, adoption, things rolling out, companies moving in, regulatory clarity right here on the horizon, and sentiments in the gutter. People are fed up, they're tired, they've been pushed down. We've seen, Jan Street, I don't know if you guys have been following that or not. Wild deal. They just deleted all their tweets. They were in trouble last year for some other issues, and now